someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what... What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey,
Yeah!
good.
All right!
Well... I see. Oh. Just great. Excuse me! Good. That's some cryptic text, all right.
It could mean anything. Can't we just look around the area for clues or something?
Hey, maybe these are supposed to be different locations?
Oh, now you're into this too, huh?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Oh, yeah? How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey. Ah?
Good.
Really? What? Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes!
All right.
Yes!
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure, as long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Hoodle, don't get blown away, okay?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Go in there! Lightning orb! A freezing rolling storm! These ones can run rings around us!
Mirage!
None shall escape
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Plasma shot!
Falling storm!
It's on!
Raging storm!
Rising Phoenix! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Here I come!
Yeah!
Go!
Nice technique!
I'm
Damn
all
it!
wrapped up!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Tiger blade! Divine
You're
strength!
my turn! Cut! It's over!
Not ready to make my judgment!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh?
Yes!
Very nice. Is that so? You don't say. How? I see.
Hey! Sure.
Nice work.
Oh?
Very nice.
Well?
Yes!
What?
What?
I don't believe this. All right. No.
Sure.
Really now.
Yes!
What?
What?
nice. Yes.
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed, Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
What is that ring of rocks over there for? They don't look like they formed naturally to me.
Oh yeah. Funny, I guess I've gotten used to weird rock formations. They didn't even register as being out of the ordinary.
Most likely, they were brought over by us Renans when we first invaded the planet.
Wait, those? So does that mean there's some kind of machine then? And if so, what in the world were they even used for?
To manipulate the properties of Dana's astral energy.
Really?
Think about it. Isn't it strange that the type of energy each realm collects is so fixed? Astral energy by nature isn't meant to skew towards one element or another so heavily.
So the Renans reformed it for the crown contest.
Sounds like the crazy thing a Renan would do.
Renans these days are more advanced than Danans in some ways, but even they don't seem capable of doing something on that grand a scale. Or is that something that's possible on Lenegis? Or maybe the Renan homeworld?
I can't claim to know everything about my own kind, but I myself have never seen anything that would be capable of such a drastic feat.
But at some point they did just that. Those are the sort of people we're up against. We should do our best not to forget that.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Freezing storm! Get some
Stardust!
Ice
Rising Phoenix!
Photon! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Time to shine!
Going in! Try this! Explosive ring!
Look sharp! Raging storm!
Plasma shock!
Pierce evil!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Plasma shock!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Going in.
Double demon back!
Do it!
Jasmine slash!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Why didn't the Renans...
Little help!
Dragon swarm!
Get behind me!
Explosive ring!
Raging storm!
Double demon fang!
Searing flame! Reload! Wait!
Here I come! You're finished!
Burning strike!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Plasma
evil!
shock!
Falling storm!
Soda! Rising phoenix!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And covering to me!
Hey, now see that you don't get in trouble again. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Explosive ring!
Shining super meteor! Sweet
Here I
dreams!
come! I'm not
You're
done!
most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Well, looky here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Plasma shock!
Look shot! In the wind!
Rising Phoenix!
Air thrust! Into the sky!
Airborne feet.
Damn it!
I'm all set! Look shot! Mega ray!
We've got
Well,
flyers!
we're on.
I've got now! Let a marksman handle it! Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
I'll heal you all!
This one's mine.
Here goes!
This one's mine.
Healing!
All right.
Spread!
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
We're in good form!
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things? Or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great, that's exactly what I wanted to hear.
We're in for a long slog with this one. One more.
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Here I come!
In here! Get our together! Hear me! Flame of
Rising Phoenix!
Tiger blade.
Here I come!
Here's a healing orb! Sleep now!
Now I can let This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen! Very bad!
Their arms were interrupted.
Freezing storm!
Explosive ring!
Field!
Armor won't save you.
Firmament render! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
A tiger blade.
Dragon Swarm!
On guard. One more.
Double Demon Fang!
Tiger blade.
Take this!
Field!
Dragon Swarm!
On guard.
Try
One
this!
more.
Explosive ring!
Jasmine spin.
You're mine!
Burning Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Deathly Scale! You're on! Tiger Blade!
Thank you.
Dragon Form!
Piercing Roar!
Try this!
Raging Storm!
Explosive Ring!
Tiger Blade!
Attack time! You're mine! You're finished!
This one's mine!
Here I go!
Did they not teach you to say thank you in Danish?
You made me
Well, then they
angry!
don't.
That was a bad idea. I'm hurt bad. I'm ready to go.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
This one's
No
mine.
place here!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Glacial Spear!
This one's mine!
Dragon
Tiger
Form!
Blade!
Freeze Laser!
Explosive Ring!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Look sharp!
In here.
Dragon Form!
Tiger Blade!
Explosive Ring!
I'll fix you up!
So great.
Here, let me help!
This one's mine! Tiger Blade!
Light Astrolith! Dance
Try
in the
this.
wind! Air Thrust!
Explosive Ring!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this.
Deus Roar!
Light
I'll heal you all!
in the wind. Do it. Kisara, frozen.
Hammer!
I need to be stronger.
You guys want to rest here?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Danan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dana, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Danan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Danan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Danans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Danans and the deaths of Renans.
Danans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danan hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? I noticed you haven't been training Hootle lately. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He's been catching fish with Kisara, and he seems to be adjusting his diet on his own, so I'm not as worried as before.
Maybe that's his way of pitching in, so you don't have to do everything for him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess at some point he started taking a shine to everyone too, just like they did to him.
You sound like you're okay with that.
Yeah, more than okay, really. It feels natural having Hootle and everyone around.
I know what you mean. We all support and take care of each other in our own ways. It's starting to feel like we're almost a family.
Huh, I hadn't thought of it like that. So does that make you everybody's dad?
Do I really look that old to you?
Huh? You don't like that? Okay, how about you be the big brother? Shion is the big sister, and Kisara can be our mom.
Well, then how about Dohalim for the dad?
I don't really get that kind of vibe from Dohalim. He's more like an uncle. An old uncle, who's too preachy and snarky for his own good sometimes. And as for Law... Well, Hoodle took the little brother role, and Law's definitely not the dad. This is hard. Oh! Law can be the pet dog.
A dog? Do dogs really count as part of a family?
Of course they do. If an owl can be part of our family, so can a dog. When you think about it like that, we have a pretty fun family.
Yeah, a pretty big one as well.
That's why I like it so much. I wish we didn't have to do anything dangerous. I just want to keep traveling the world with you guys the way we are right now.
You okay?
Oh, it's nothing. Actually, I think I'm gonna go practice with Hoodle for a bit. Good night. Another day, another Gald. Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Sleep now.
Explosive ring!
A whirling storm.
Come one, come all! You're finished! Double demon fang! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Piercing roar! Glacial spear! Dragon swarm!
Time to shine!
Explosive ring!
Falling storm!
Here I come! You're finished!
This is it. In here.
Here I come!
I'll be saving this one.
Double
None
demon
shall
fang!
escape.
Time to... That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you. Let's dispose of the trash.
Try this! Explosive ring!
I'm familiar with airborne targets. Here's a healing arc. May 1,000 gales carry this right.
Rising! It got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! Dragon swarm!
Thunderfield!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
You're mine! It's over! Dragon swarm! Explosive! Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up.
Yeah. You got it.
Thunderfield!
Tiger blade!
I still got a ways to go.
What's this thing?
Get lost!
Flashback shock!
Look sharp!
Stardust!
Ice tornado!
Rising Phoenix!
Divine streak!
Come and face me! I'm not done! Now!
Healing circle!
Dragon flight!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by helping your front
Can you
line.
take care of that?
Now!
Sooner said than done.
Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind!
Here I go. I'm only getting
Dragon
started.
swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Burning strike!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Out of our way.
Dragon swarm!
You got company!
Explosive ring!
Piercing roar.
Astral energy!
Will this help?
Take this!
Going in.
You're finished!
That's it.
Healing circle!
All right. Now where was I?
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Now!
Right.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
My fists are crushing it out there.
Explosive ring!
In the wind! None shall escape my in here! Cut! It's a duel of the arts!
No escape!
Don't worry. Raging
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
sounds like a job for yours truly. All day. In here!
Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Burning!
Explosive ring!
Here's the evil! One more! Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Supernova!
Double Demon Fang!
Whoa! Hey! This one's mine!
I'm practically unstoppable.
An opponent like this should be easy.
This one's
Try
mine!
this!
Cyan Instant!
Explosive ring!
Steel Force! Will this help? Light, they're surrounding us!
Here I come!
Air thrust!
It's over! Plasma shot!
Okay, here I go.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
It's over!
No complaints here.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done! Escape my judgment!
All thanks to you.
Here I come! One more! It's over!
That's what I like to hear.
I think Hoodle senses something.
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For Crown Contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Let's dispose of the
Dragon
trash.
Swarm!
They're surrounding us!
Explosive ring!
Astral energy!
Take this! You're finished!
Gemini Aqua!
Stardust! Rising Phoenix!
Here I go!
Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
Cyan Instant!
Explosive ring!
Lightning Orbs! Dance in the wind! Here!
Appreciate the help.
And
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. Here I go. It's over. Lightning Orb! Tiger Blade! Do it!
You're mine!
Law! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Well, looky here.
What's this thing?
I hate camping out.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
I feel all bent out of shape.
I know what you mean. Hard to settle down after seeing all those ruins.
We fought hard to help liberate the people of Dana, but every realm we've been to along the way could have easily turned out like this.
When powerful forces collide, the destruction they leave gets that much worse.
So we've been lucky things haven't turned out worse up until now?
Regardless, I don't want to see this realm get messed up any more than it already is. We have to capture this lord ourselves no matter what. I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her Danan bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Phew, what a rush.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Dragon form!
A banana!
Try harder!
Stop it, Chop!
Thanks, Kisara!
In a bind?
Dragon form!
I will!
Explosive ring!
On guard!
Dance in the wind!
This one's mine!
Dragon form!
Their arcs are interrupted!
You're mine! You're finished!
Glacial Spear!
Thunder field!
Plasma shock!
Glacial
Stunner!
Now!
Rising speed!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Firmament Ranger! First aid! Arrow squall!
Do it!
Go!
Dazzling spin!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Right, here goes! Dragon form! Try this!
Prepare to be sealed!
There! It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Far enough!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Explosive ring!
Take this!
Radiant storm! More with that can't leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaint here!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Damn it! Double demon fang!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Going in!
Dragon form!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm out! I'm all stuck
This one's mine!
now! Mega ray!
By the power of God!
This one's mine! That's it!
Double demon!
Water snake, wait!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
No. Personally, I think this used to be part of a Danon castle or fortress of some sort.
How can you tell?
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie, but damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle, there wasn't much to it above ground. Are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it above ground. That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion. with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
That's what we're here to find out. Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
Right. It's all the more reason we need to hurry up and find her before it's too late.
Do my best!
None
In a
shall
bind?
escape my judgment!
Dragon form! One more! Try this! Explosive ring!
Their hide is thick as armor.
Gemini Oscillator Blade!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Thanks, Kisara.
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
One more! Dragon
I'll show you how useful I can
Leave the
be!
enemy's arms to me.
Explosive ring!
No complaints here!
Sleep now.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
One more!
My fists are crushing it out there!
What's this thing?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Try this! Explosive ring!
Annihilation! Searing
This one's
Flame of
finished.
fury! Burning now!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let him mark his blade!
All yours!
Ice tornado! With this, I can become even stronger.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
In here!
I can carve through armor!
I'll be saving you!
Get behind me! Take cover when it calls up!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Let it open!
Be my
What would
guest!
we ever do without you, Kisara?
You've got a whole team to rely on.
Yeah, well, maybe apart from one individual.
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense. Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
What's the secret to being as strong as you?
You're pretty fierce on your own.
Well, maybe. But I've still got a ways to go.
You're stronger
just
than any
like that,
Renan
I'm
soldier I've
back
ever
in.
met. Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Take this! You're finished! Double
Tempest Whirl!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
This place is full of weird machinery, old and new. Just what the hell was she doing here?
By all appearances, the sort of unsavory research she wouldn't want to see divulged.
Even to other Renans? That's a scary thought.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout. It would certainly stand to reason. It would appear we can descend down where the railing has fallen apart.
What? Are you serious?
By all appearances, it would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research could she have been doing in a place like this?
Your guess is as good as mine. Hardly anything the likes of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
Indeed. Renin castles and spirit vessels are often found in such locations. Intriguingly, Danon ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm calm.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Can't get out of this!
Fire instant! Shining supernova! Dance in the wind! I'll be saving this one!
Drop the shot!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest! You're mine! You're finished!
Look sharp.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Here I go!
Dance in the wind!
Falling star! Dragon Swarm!
Anything in order,
You really don't need my help, huh? Damn it. I should have kept my trap shot.
Looks like it could be worth something.
my best!
None
Now you see what I can do!
Photon raging cascade! In here! Ray!
This one is
Get behind me!
Prepare to be sealed! Explosive ring!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Dragon Swarm!
Here, let me help.
Escape! Dragon Swarm!
Take this! I got this!
Explosive ring!
Tornado! Cyan in! I'm all stuffed up!
Flash the shot! Start up!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the fun one to me! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine! Do it!
We can turn the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
I'm not done! Flash the shot!
Hey, that... Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Rising Phoenix!
This one's mine!
You're mine!
One mistake, wait!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hi, Hoodle!
In a bind? Whichever won't save you!
Searing flame! Reload! Shining supernova! Raging storm! Raging
Explosive
cascade!
ring!
Here! Tornado! Get on in there with me!
Got flyers.
I've got this! Let him mark
The
your
enemy
handle!
wields ours too.
You'll soon see about that!
Rising Phoenix!
Now we're not... Burning
No
strike!
escape!
Damn it!
Here, let me help, champion! First aid!
Try this!
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done! Here's the evil! Freeze
You're
laser!
mine!
Raging
It's over!
storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Cloud flight!
Make it rain!
Here's a healing
Explosive
rod!
ring!
First
I
aid!
owe you one.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Seriously?
Is this a joke?
It's over!
Hear me!
Dragon
You want me? Come get me!
Ready and ready!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
All back in their defense!
Please, and glad you have your uses.
Stop it, Charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Here I come! It's over! Dragon Swarm!
I'm all stuck down.
It's over!
Raging Tiger Blade.
You're mine!
Hear me!
You're finished!
Burning strike.
We managed to pull through.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dispose of the trash.
Firmament render!
Look sharp!
Arrow squall! Ray!
Try this!
I'll heal you all!
Explosive ring!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Gusty nail! Dazzling spin!
Plasma
Searing
shock!
flame! Reload! Time to shot! Do it! Raging cascade!
Rising Phoenix!
Sleep now!
Take this!
Who's next? Get out!
You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future without getting...
Dramatic, but fair.
Thanks, Shield. Don't get careless.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
No choice!
None shall escape my judgment!
Explosive ring!
Ray! Tiger blade!
Plasma shock!
Line free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sheila, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
An astral arm?
That's my cue.
Explosive ring! Shut him down!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Dragon form! Try this! Explosive ring!
Who's next?
You're feistier than you look.
Can't change the future.
Astral energy! Full throttle! None shall escape my judgment!
Take this!
Look
It's
sharp!
over! Double demon
This
bang!
one's mine.
Water snake wing!
Here I come!
Ready to go.
You're
Make it
finished!
rain.
Sheila,
This ends now!
consider yourself finished!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
What's this thing?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining...
We're in for a long slog with this one. Look sharp.
None shall escape my judgment! Coming through! Dazzling spin!
Explosive ring!
Tiger blade! Vanquish darkness! Dazzling spin! Searing flame! Reload!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Make it rain!
Rising Phoenix!
Here's the evil. This one's mine.
Dragon Form!
Raging Cascade.
I will carve through armor!
Get on in there with the others.
Going in.
Appreciate the help.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Dragon Form!
Here's the evil.
Take this! It's over!
On guard. Do it.
Not a chance!
Anything in armor.
Why'd you heal me?
I need to be stronger.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Guess I misread the landing.